emerge and plop down upon my head. Dysfunctional photosynthesis, alchemy. I scold you like a disappointed parent. I get no response from you intelligently. Apparently, you're ignoring the responsibility of owning a soul that needs nourishment, needs to breathe enlightenment in order to ascend. Survive like a child needs to eat food to grow, or else its existence ends and or dies. I fish through coconuts. For cake, it's too cold outside. For ice cream, and I go and count crows by the lake while carefully scraping my pipe clean. Crazy diamonds, the sunny weather shines on my crazy diamonds like Donovan. I anoint myself with snake oil and mate with the lotus queen. I feed her leftover salmon, lake trout, and tell her my name is Jonathan. And then she hands me the sharpest shard of her broken dreams. I place it gently inside the nucleus of my oculus and beheld a vision of an airplane psychedelic crash landing, causing widespread panic among the populace somewhere in the middle of plastic Nebraska. On a government mule farm, a traveling man of constant sorrow has disco biscuits with his psychedelic breakfast and begins to look forward to the day after tomorrow. And then along came a tsunami and washed it all away. My thoughts and actions rarely cross paths, rather they sometimes gesture to one another from opposite sides of busy streets or railroad tracks. Words intending to meet up further down the road to build structural sentences on vacant lots, but one of them is always distracted by lifetime members of the opposite sex, always offering equipment and materials to contribute to the foundation's erection, while the other one always hits the liquor store on the way to the site, sometimes knocking it flat over. They rarely work in unison. The buildings never pass inspection. Instead, they get disassembled and removed so that better inventions may grow in their place. My thoughts and actions are spread out so much that nothing gets much attention, yet they cover so much space, like cold sheets in the wind on neighboring closed lines, like trying to capture microscopic organism creatures with a fishing net. I tried to get them individually to meet me somewhere at the same time, but the truth is they don't nearly share the same tastes. It's uninhabitable. Oh, where did I find the audacity to hold so much animosity toward humanity? Please satisfy my curiosity. I've glued together mismatched pieces of ancient pottery into a macabre collage of man's dirty deeds, thoughts, and history. The causes of poverty, such as slavery, genocide, vanity. This chunk is from a Native American tribe eradicated. Their village was burnt to the ground. Their culture was buried alive. The past was fabricated, but buried only to hide through precious few artifacts. The legacy survives. The iron pieces from the cauldron of an adept African witch doctor who was murdered after 7 years of slavery for assisting and aiding his pregnant wife into escaping. Death is often the punishment for bravery, but the bravest heart will not accept fate fatally. This silver shard is from a shattered dream that fell from between fragile fingers on the sidewalk at the corner of Memory Lane and Easy Street. Things back then were so much cheaper, I seem to get it. This shiny spot on the goblet is from the mirror of Adonis that reflected Medusa while being struck by moonlight, projecting from itself various visions of a potential future. See, it spills illusions, but I only drink the truth from its lips. Please pardon my intrusion, but I have use of this ship. I'm not myself when I'm around you. I'm only what you expected. I change into something that you can communicate and connect with, so that you don't feel neglected. It's pathetic that I don't use my own personality, at least not one that I've perfected. I only mimic others' responses. God didn't sew one thread of originality into my jeans. Gray was the sky, as so it was below. My voice today is a recording of a man from the future who can shape the future. A man from the past who can shape the future. Broken records are usually boring, incessant, repetitive gibberish for you to decipher. Nothing has been discovered yet. If you discover the truth, I'll only tell you exactly what you want to hear and nothing more. Every time, like strangers on opposite sides of the counter, I'll sell you any story you want to hear, but I wouldn't even pay you attention for one of yours. You exist and do little else as near as I can tell. You complain even when you get your way. You complain about your existence. I'm in no way responsible for your conception. It must hurt to live with so much resistance. You show aggression like it's your prized possession, but I cannot be held accountable for someone else's lack of action or attention. So, am I getting the wrong message, or do you most desire your soul to shed its flimsy, filmy cocoon and fly away like a cherub first leaving the nest, in this case being an infested cesspool of pestilence, annoyingly spreading your incessant gibberish? Why don't I relinquish yourself from this plane of existence? I extinguish your flicker. Don't worry about anyone missing you. It's all in the moment. So don't miss your instant. I dare you to pick yourself up off the floor. I dare you to shut your sputtering spout. In fact, I insist it. And mind your bloody business. You're not holding my interest correctly. Time is quickly running out. Stupid sloth, slow, insipid. I don't even understand what you're mumbling about. Slug salt or something. I'm not passive-aggressive. I'm aggressively pacifist, killing you softly, gently. Assertive, savage, and precious, sensitive, and passionate with Apollonian stinger tip arrows. I'm dangerous from a distance, practicing abstinence and sexually perverted. You cannot put a restraining order on my thoughts, disorderly conductor. There will be no resistance. The speed, length, and directions they travel are infinite, more limitless than patterns of people's fingerprints. They'll find you faster than an instant, even if you're hiding at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Now let's be realistic. In real life, I'm twice as gifted as that. My hands can heal you faster and better than a mystic potion. It would be nice if it were as simple as that, but the matrix of the holoclada prism is intricate, ever-changing, moving swiftly, windy motion, breeze ever-flowing. We as insects, we wind back to the beginning to finish it. Swallow the tail. Hey, move your finger and I'll fix it. There you go. Oh, we're done. There you go. Let's see what happened. What's going on here? Yeah. What can point turned superficially. No one man or woman can learn everything we stumble about. Forgetfully, busily, bustling in rush hour traffic, fidgeting. I wonder where we find the energy, the mysterious miracle magic needed to wake up every morning ready to work all day steadily and not panic. Knowing that bald eagle wingspan comes with worker bee lifespan. The queen has plans for slackers who hold babies. The government doesn't favor you for being a white man. Jimmy threw a KFC snacker at his old lady. She could have came back with the frying pan, get thrown in the slammer and go crazy, but she's got the self-control of a samurai. So instead she swung a machete blindly. People in Paraguay heard her battle cry. Jimmy ducked and she nearly beheaded me. Finally, Chad Losses smashed in through the doorway and got the best of Miss Johnson eventually. So suddenly she didn't forecast the foray in the bathroom district. They predicated heavy showers, just another action-packed, boring day. Have you seen the extra version lately? Now playing yesterday. Cardboard walls come down. The party is over. It's time to go home. Mask removal. Opera. Phantoms. Reveal. Time to find out who you were really with last night. Sunrise rays melt costumes like wax vampires. Time to discover who you really were last night. Not that it matters now. Now that the final battle of bubbles has popped. Baby shark. Waddle, 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 do you got any grapes? The play is over, the curtain has fallen. The final battle has suddenly stopped. Together we stood, separate, apart. Everyone's old lady is calling, babies are crying. Shh, the show's about to start. Cardboard walls are painted pretty. Masks are pulled over like there were sirens behind them. Sirens they become. Time to find out what you've been missing tonight. Time to discover out who's been missing you tonight. The first bottle of bubbles has been blown. The play is beginning. The curtain is lifted, divided. We fall short of standing balanced, but we manage on our way onward, constantly glancing backwards. It's only winter depression. Sorry, I haven't been very romantic lately. It just seems like such a waste of energy and time, as if I could see the future, as if I know that we're not going to make progress. We're not going anywhere, like we broke down in the middle of nowhere, so why waste the effort? I've got other things to do. I don't care about the synchronicity of syllables and stanzas. I don't know how I feel with my fingers. What does emptiness feel like? I thought that it would feel like freedom, but it just feels empty. Feels like I'm just watching someone else experience all this. Too much space between me and anything. Deeper down in the center lies an ebony melancholy. I'm sick of pretending to be happy. It's not so easy to act like I'm laughing every day over and over. I smile as soon as I see you and feel guilty, because I feel like I'm lying to your honest face. I'm floating in my back in the water of the lake, sinking, falling asleep. I feel like I'm dying. I'm drowning in outer space. These pages well up with dark doubts, stark contradictions, and particles of insecurity. Malice in a chalice, enmities aimed at sharp tooth, fork mouth, self-conscious inhabitants, soot from the carcans of enmities, impurity, inhaled with uncertainty, partial immunity to authentic emotions, ambivalence. I'm on the borderline of a state of emergency. But customs tell me I ain't crossing, got plenty of time to wait for them to look the other way. It makes no difference with a pipe and some pages to pen. I've got all day. Who knows that the options are limitless? What are you smiling about? A watermelon canine bears no seeds. God has granted thee no forgiveness. I know that you're on the verge of turning on your owner, so why waste the effort of waiting? Freedom rests within your empty paws, not at the bottom of the lake. So do us both a favor and hop on up into these shark tooth fork mouth jaws, and I'll protect you from my empty stomach. Let me turn it up. I'm gonna turn it up so you can hear it. There you go. Oh, baby. Hi there, come on in everyone, come grab some coffee and a biscuit and a chair and form a circle around the room, please, if you would. Yes, Jeremy, who would like to start? Jeremy, choose who starts, please. You know the routine. We're glad you made it to your first meeting. Now tell the group your name is Mark and money is your drug of choice. By the time we leave tonight, you'll be confessing all your darkest deeds with a comfortable, confident voice. A property owner pouring people into apartments and treating them like possessions. Dollhouse denizens, you only wanted a monopoly on Park Place. Just another pharmacy with poisonous medicine. Upstairs neighbors make me swallow, etc. Do you sell false hope to corpses? This could be your final resting place. Sign your life away on the dotted line. What a stroke of fortune. Thank you for sharing. Now past the collection plate. We're just about out of time. Soon we'll join hands and say the celebrity prayer. On your own land, you get your enemies there. When you're broke, you need a fix.